And now I'm going to meet a surprise visitor from España who literally just dropped a pin on my WhatsApp and without explanation that they're here in the city. So we're gonna go see them now. We have to be able to see. It's so mysterious.
Wake me up before you go.
I'm here at Rockefeller Center and I am blown away at the amount of tourists taking photos of something that I, as a New Yorker, have never been to once. This is my first time here. I mean, I think I've walked by it, but like I've never done the skating. I've never seen a show here. I went to the Equinox in this building. That's the closest I've been. I'm here with my Mexican friend. We're gonna get some empanadas from Pepito, Las Pepito Boys NYC. Caliente. It's good, yeah. Hello everybody. Times Square because it's so obnoxious. I'm so embarrassed of myself. I can't even look at myself right now. I've actually never stopped and like stood still here because usually I'm just like vomiting through all these tourists. I'm going like this. Might get the fuck out of the way, guys. But it's like actually it is kind of mesmerizing, I guess, when you stop and stand still if you're into advertisements. Vamos! We're gonna go get an American treat, a Krispy Kreme.
Oh my god,
a donut,
so
big
really
a big fat donut. But what they are is it's like a donut made of potato starch, not bread. That's good, right? You like it? It's bread. It's warm and it's gooey inside.
Yeah, now I feel like the New York seasons. I think it's a word, but I don't know. I think I live here.
Yeah, but you don't.
I am shining like the sun.
You're going back to Mexico. Being deported.
Shut up, bitch. Oh my god.
This is the World Trade Center.
Yeah, I know. It's a One World Tower.
After they built a memorial, they rebuilt the World Trade Center, which you can see here cascading up into the sky. And it's 1776 feet high. 1776 is the year of American independence. But it's actually a cheat because the building is 1776 feet high only because of this massive spire on top. Okay, get a little history lesson. This is where I was when I filmed. Okay, you stay back. This is where I was when I, when I touched down in New York and I filmed that super depressing segment about how I don't feel at home in New York and everything, and I was here at the World Trade Center, and now that I'm back here, it's cause for reflection. I still stand by everything I said, but this is a good time to reflect on how situated I am now and how grateful I am for that. I have an apartment, I have a job, I have options going on, so things are much better and I feel much more at ease here in New York. At the same time, I'm still resolute in saying that this is clearly not the place for me. I want to be in Valencia, but things aren't as bleak as when I first touched down here. I'm doing so many touristy things with you that I would never do otherwise. As it's always great when someone visits from out of town because it makes you do shit. Like lick this bull testicle. Now I'm gonna get copyrighted for this music, fuck. Turn it down. Turn that shit off. I feel like this guy purposely has this music on super loud so that I can't film part of me vlog. So I just gotta keep talking over him.
It's crazy.
Is this a Reebok or the Nike? ¿Es un Reebok o son Nike? ¿Es un Reebok o son Nike? Okay, what's your idea? Tell me. Dime!
Okay, you 1, 2.
Okay, do it again. I need to be more this side so I can see the balls. Hi, it's me from the future. I realized at this point that I should probably point out what is going on, because if you're not a New Yorker, you might not know what this is. This is the charging bull, more commonly referred to as the Wall Street Bull, even though we're not on Wall Street. This is actually Bowling Green. But this is the most popular of the recent New York attractions. It was only installed in 1989 in response to the 1987 stock market crash. Rubbing the bull's balls is supposed to bring you financial fortune. It's supposed to make you rich. That's why the testicles are actually a lighter shade, because the bronze has been eroded from all the tourists rubbing them.
Lucky balls.
The guy, funny story, who did this, the artist, Italian artist, Demotica, I think is the name, he actually didn't have a permit. He just rocked up one day in a truck and dropped it off. While originally this was a symbol of financial optimism and prosperity, in recent years it has become a rallying point for anti-capital. Most notably in 2011, Occupy Wall Street camped out here. Allusions are made to the Israelites in the book of Exodus, where they worship the golden calf, a false idol, and how that pertains to Wall Street and by extension America, and how it worships money above all else. And then most recently in 2017, you had another statue right here called the Fearless Girl. And it was a statue of a young girl staring defiantly down at the bull. This was on International Women's Day, and it was meant to symbolize female empowerment. That statue is now moved over to Wall Street, where we're gonna go now. And we're here at the Fearless Girl statue. It's very small. Blink and you'd miss it. It really did rely on the juxtaposition of being opposite the bull of Bowling Green for its full effect, but it has since been moved to Wall Street opposite the New York Stock Exchange. Funnily enough, they also wanted to move the bull here because it's at a busy intersection and it's open. It could potentially be the spot of like a terrorist attack or something. But all those attempts have been poo-pooed because it is so iconic, but they did move the girl here. All right. I think that's enough facts. I'm drenched, so back to the main video. Here's all my ex-boyfriends.
Who is?
Here. The trash.
Hello?
Are you surprised that everything is closed?
Yeah.
You're expecting everything to be open?
See. It don't sleep.
But it does sleep. And very early.
It's a town.
It's a village. It's a barrio. Nuevo York, un barrio.
The ferry is preparing to depart. Please stay calm and pay attention to the following. Clear off all stairways and landings.
There she is. The funny thing about the Staten Island Ferry is that not only is it free, it's also probably the best way to see the Statue of Liberty and get those iconic nighttime views of the city.